Good morning, Champ. Morning, Tiger Lily. Mother muckers, eh? Welcome to the stream today. Gonna be doing the Nomad challenge. Haven't done it. I know it's gonna be another map knowledge check. Specifically, let's see, new. If we go to Nomad, yeah, survive for 3 days in each 15 specific locations, right? So we've already done all these. And escape the Dark Walker. Let's look at the badges real quick, guys. Hopeless Rescue, Part 1, Part 2. There's gonna be a Part 3 someday. I'm fine with it. I have this stream marked Tiger Lily as, like, it's marked as, like, warning, mature 18 plus, so that way nobody can complain at me, because, I don't know. Fuck you, bitch, goddamn. Like, I don't know. They're just words, not magic spells, guys. Obviously don't be hateful, but... let's see. So, yeah, Nomad Challenge we're going to do. So this is the you actually beat it. That's what I want to look at. Yeah. Actually banishing the guy here. Whereas this was, hey, you completed it by dying. And then this was, you completed it by banishing the guy, the Dark Walker. Nomad's what we're going to do just because it's the next one on the list. Yeah, and then there's several you just can't get because they're specific events, but only a few more challenges left. Right, Nomad Archivist and As the Dead Sleep. I think, whoops, go back. Nomad's gonna definitely be more survival-esque, as it is just survive time in specific places, but they are like named locations is what specific locations mean. So we first have to figure out where all the locations are if we know what they are. Be magic words. Yeah. Tiger Lily. Yeah, so we got to figure out where they are. If we know where these named locations are, it's going to be step one. And if there's some we have to find, well, we'll see how many we have to find before I determine if we're just going to like charcoal our way to victory. But if I see just like a bunch of names in the journal that I'm like, I have no idea what that is, we might just do a different version to a different, maybe not even a challenge, maybe just a pilgrim survival run to just like go find the locations without having to worry about stuff. It's part of the plan. But let's launch in. And what should we name our survivor? How about Nomad? We'll go Maddie. Oops, Maddie? No, Maddie. There we go, Maddie. No, Maddie. Okay, the world changes other sides. Keep moving. Okay, we start in the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. That's cool. It's morning. Okay, camp office, obviously. Trapper's cabin, also know where that is. Forestry lookout is over. That's in Mystery Lake. All of these are in Mystery Lake. The upper lower dam, that's how you get between Pleasant Valley and Mystery Lake. So easy peasy there, right? Obviously, we're in Pleasant Valley, so we could go there. Barn, I assume that's not where we are. This is the farmhouse. So the barn, I think, is in Pleasant Valley. We're already there. It's just the red barn is what I'm assuming that is. Skeeter's Ridge, I'm pretty sure that's where you start the Hunted Challenge. So that's also in Pleasant Valley. And we vaguely know where that is. Radio Control Hut, I've been to several, but I'm assuming this one, because it's in between these two, it's in Pleasant Valley. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but like it's literally a big radio tower, so we can like visually find it on a clear day without a ton of stress. And then finding the path to it will take more effort, but so assuming that's here, I think that's fine. Rural Store, I think that's the store in Thompson's Crossing. Ponce Garage is obviously the garage from. It's where you have to store everything in the Whiteout Challenge, so that's Crumbling or Coastal Highway. Abandoned Lookout. I'm not sure. I know where the Pensive Lookout is. Abandoned Lookout. found the forestry lookouts in Mystery Lake. Abandoned lookout might be in Pleasant Valley. It might be in Timberwolf Mountain because Mountaineer's Hut is definitely Timberwolf Mountain. Lonely Lighthouse is the lighthouse in Desolation Point. Stone Church, we went by it one time. It's in Desolation Point. I don't know. I know it's kind of on the way from the road up to the exit. I'm not sure exactly where, but I know it's there. Cinder Hills Coal Mine. I think that's the transition between, like, Desolation Point and Crumbling Highway. And then Crumbling Highway Basement, that has to be... I've never actually gone into it, I don't think, but there's the abandoned... I think it's the Abandoned Harris Home. That's what it's called in Crumbling Highway. It's like, because in the Dark Walker Challenge, we'd always, like, cut the corner past the Abandoned Harris Home. Okay, I think we know... Even if I'm not 100% on stuff, but, like, assuming the order of the list means that these are in the same region, means Radio Control Hut, we can just find it in... It's either here in Pleasant Valley or no, it's here in Pleasant Valley. It by this list. So you just gotta, like, locate it. Same thing. Abandoned Lookout is either I mean, maybe it's in Coastal Highway. I don't recall getting to a lookout tower there, but there might be one in Wolf Mountain. Okay. We've been just standing here doing nothing for a little bit of in-game time. Yeah, we're gonna unlose that progress. Just Pleasant Valley, so may not have. That's fine. I'm just reloading real quick. I know that we have to go into challenges and resume, so this should just restart the day a little bit. I get a little more time back, I think. Anyways, okay. We're just gonna grab things. Since it's daytime, hopefully we don't have to use, like, a bunch of matches. Nothing in the backpack? Lame. Okay.
Probably useful.
Pretty low food to start with. Hate to get food poisoning at the start of the game, but this is... I think food poisoning in this run isn't as deadly of a challenge, or deadly to the challenge, I guess. It doesn't end the run if you get food poisoning, because it is just, like, spend time places, right? Okay, we can cook potatoes up.
Best be prepared for anything.
Because we're gonna actually have to probably cook, right? Because we just need to spend time in certain locations, several of which are indoors. Meaning, if there's a place to cook, right? Like, you could just pass your time by cooking food. So we're gonna snag a cooking pot for exactly that reason. It's weird. The different challenges just completely change your priorities list. Like, I really need all the basics at this point. Like, even charcoal is gonna be valuable to us in this run. Okay, it's bread. Okay. Actual good advice, I think, for baking bread, but I don't actually need that advice, because it's just... I don't even know if I can make bread. I think I can make pancakes is the closest to bread I can get. Okay, we'll cook that, and it'll be editable. That'll be fine. Editable? Edible. There we go. Okay, the farmhouse here is freaking huge. I do remember that. So we should be able to just, like, gather up a ton of stuff.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, like, I mean, even like salt and things that are like for long-term cooking projects. Like, you have to level up before you can use salt at all, so... okay, I haven't checked this room yet, and then we'll go upstairs. And I think this house has a downstairs too, if I remember right. But that's always, like, pitch black, so might as well use the daylight to search upstairs. Ooh, whiff. Okay, first aid kit.
I'll take it.
Okay, we have a lot of antiseptic on us suddenly. Oh, yeah, that's huge. Mariner's Peak Coat, I'm pretty sure, is one of the higher end sort of things. I mean, it's pretty low percent, but we'll get it fixed up eventually. Okay, 2 baseball hats is weird to wear. Yeah, we'll snag up a bunch of books. I don't want to go too crazy with the books. I've been known to do that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, cooking is a little anticlimactic. It's just click a thing and wait, like everything. It's just white circle on the screen. But there are things you can like cook. We're just gonna drop this. That are, once you have a higher cooking skill, cooking is just a much more efficient use of your resources. And you can get some that like have positive benefits. Ooh, a nice storm lantern. That's handy. Second bathroom. So we are loaded up on water for the first few days of this. Okay, sports socks. We'll keep it just because we will be needing cloth, right? This is
I think I can use this.
I believe those will take the just these better ones that are down here. But we'll leave an antiseptic because that is relatively heavy, and unless we're messing up, we shouldn't need a lot of antiseptic. Okay, wool socks are better. Not a ski jacket, huge. Okay, so we'll put the better one on the outside. It's heavy and takes forever to harvest, so we're not going to use it.
I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, that can be good. Rare time when I agreed with the voice line. Don't care about that. Don't need more of that. We probably don't need any more books than what we have. And cool under the bed. No, we've gotten some really good clothes to start off here. Okay. No, I don't need that. Yeah, we will take that, although... Oops. Okay, wear that. Drop that one. And drop that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We are going to pick up some scrap metal, because I think it's 4 scrap, 2 leather to make some crampons. Don't have any leather yet, but we'll find leather eventually. Okay, oh, that's just a thing we left. Okay, okay. Search these, search this already. Nope, not this. Not search this room. Wear that, drop that. We are carrying a lot of firewood at the moment. That's why we are currently over encumbered.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
We just gotta, might as well double up on pants while we can. Oh, search this, right? Yeah. Okay, let's head back down. Go ahead and right here in front of the basement door, we'll just drop those things. We'll come back for them later. In fact, actually, like set that down for now. You know, come back for it. Okay, this will make searching nice and easy. Okay, nothing in there, nothing useful. Okay, we're up to 3 out of the 4 scrap ring. That's a lot of salt. We'll leave that here, come back for it when we need it. Okay, there's an exit, it looks like. Okay, yeah, that's an exit to the outside. I don't care about spray paint because it's not magic in this mode. Okay. Feeling accelerant's good.
I think I can use this.
Okay, we have the 4 scrap. Yeah, okay, there's a workbench down here, so we just need to find the leather. Leave the jeans. We're already wearing 2 pairs of jeans. Take that, see if it's better. Need the thermal protection. We need the wind protection more. Okay, whetstone's just nice to have. We don't have any tools yet, but when we, gosh dang it. Once we do have tools, the whetstone just like, it's like having an extra of hatchet, hunting knife. I think we're the 2. Okay, those are climbing socks. Okay, so we're gonna wear that. We're gonna end up needing to repair. I think we ended up with a fishing tackle. No? No. Oh, sewing kit though. We have a sewing kit though. That's better. There's some oil there. Don't know that we need it because we have some upstairs. I don't think in this mode. I don't think we repair the radio tower. I don't know if you can even use the trader. Okay. So we need leather in order to do what we want to. That's back into the house. Ooh, this is a nice tool. Heavy hammer. Heavy, obviously, but it is required to, like, forge improvised knives and hatchets, which I hope I don't have to do in this, but... you can also, like, turn acorns into coffee, which is fun. Okay, so we are a little over encumbered. What's up? Yeah, we got too many books. There we go. Now let's pick up one singular book that still has us over. So let's have some snacks. There we go. Okay. The tools here. Okay, I think we're good. We have plenty of stuff we don't super like need at the moment, like the heavy hammer and stuff, but let's just assess what we got going on. I think is this yeah, okay, this is the like big farmhouse. Got me? No. Okay. Yeah, with the this little, I don't know what you call it, like a covered porch area.
I'll take it.
Okay. This is good tinder once we craft it. Okay, so let's... What do we have? We have a single flare for wolf protection. Okay, let's see. Speaking of... yeah, we don't need that car enough to risk the wolf. Okay, this is a barn, but I don't think it's the barn we need to stay in. I think the barn we're supposed to stay in is that way. Real quick. The other one we need to check. Rural store. I think so. Thompson's Crossing is to the left. I think Rural Store is the store in Thompson's Crossing, but oh yeah, no, that store has a bed and cooking station in the back. But we'll see if this is the barn. The other one might actually be called the Outbuildings, and this might be the barn. Because if this counts as like the barn we need to be staying in. Hey, barn, Pleasant Valley. Horrific. We'll take the flare.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's fine. Keep those on us. Hacksaw, good to have. And some more reclaimed wood over here. Okay, I think, is there... This isn't the one with the upstairs, that's the other one, but there is this. Ooh, some bullets there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We'll leave the second sewing. No, we need to do a bunch of repairing, like right meow. Oh, we'll leave that. How about that? That's, yeah, there we go. That feels better. Okay. So, let's also just bring this closer to where we would need it. Okay, so with the daylight we have... We need daylight in order to repair, so let's repair. Yeah, we're just gonna, this is the first day. You don't have sound. Oh, you don't have sound. Got it. Well, glad you can partially join then, Sanity. Yeah, work gets crazy sometimes, I know. Happens. Hopefully it chills out for you. Okay, now I do think we need to harvest a bunch of socks because we're out of cloth. But climbing socks are very good, relatively speaking. So I like getting those upgraded because then they kind of last a while. Okay, then I think it's, yeah, Mariner's coat's an option. I think the Mariner coat is, yeah, the big one. Dang it. Okay, what else do we want to keep for a while? I mean, these hats are pretty good hats for early game. I want to save it so I can get more cloth to repair that. Okay, so we do need to stay in here though for a while. Because we'll see if when that starts ticking up. Because I think I can just sleep in that. But let's do a few things. I guess I could still, yeah, craft those. Yeah, there's nowhere to get more cloth here. So we'll come back here to sleep tonight. Rack that time up a little bit. Yeah, we can do a few things. We could like pick up sticks and stuff that we need that's not too far away. And check in here. Nothing. Lame. Okay. Nothing hidden with the hay. Okay, because I think we also need to stay in the rural store. Let's head that way. Oops. Oh yeah, there's no map in this one. Like there's in the Dark Walker. We have 4 charcoal. Let's go ahead and we'll charcoal right here. Goodoosh. Okay, it doesn't even mark the barn. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's... Okay, there's some rabbits right next to this barn. That might make it a good place to, like... We can get a snare. Set that up outside, sleep. Go out and check it. Anything in here? Looks like there's something, maybe jerky or... Oh, an orange soda. Nice. Sure. Anything up here? Yeah, let's just turn around, actually. It's kind of snowing. We need to get out. If we sleep to figure out if this barn is counting, I think that makes sense. Wouldn't put it past this game to have multiple things that are just called barn. But it would be doubly mean of this game to start you in a region, but then like it's the wrong barn that you're right next to where you start.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I mean, yeah, you will when we get inside, lady. Calm down. Yeah, I suppose we could spend time cooking. That's what we could do. Make a charcoal. Yeah, I mean, start a fire, use a book, some tinder. We could use a wood match to make it more likely. Come on, little fire. You can become a big fire, I know it. Yay. Okay. Now, let's place the cooking pot. And we're gonna cook. Yeah, that'll bring it up to 99%. Cook that rabbit. And we'll also cook some potatoes. Fixing it. That's only gonna take half an hour. Oh, we can break it with the heavy hammer. Sure. There are other planks around here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we don't need to spend an hour and a half on it. Okay, so these are pretty low because when I cook them, they'll only get to 86. Any other prep we can do? I don't hate having a torch. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a torch. That's a good way to early game keep wolves away if we need to. Okay, we'll just wait that time out. Take it. Place this. Oh yeah, that 36. Okay. 17 minutes on that one. Last time till it's ready. Okay, so they don't burn easy, so we'll go ahead and see if there's another lower percent. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleep an hour. Do that classic long dark cook, sleep an hour, cook, sleep an hour, that sort of thing. So many potatoes getting cooked. Yeah, we can sleep an hour and then drink that water. Or soda. So a main part of how the cooking mechanic works is when you're cooking things. Oh crap! I'm an idiot. That's not the main thing. When you're cooking things, it adds to its percent, right? So if you cook a piece of meat or a potato that's already at 99%,
Come on, little fire.
it goes to 100%, but then it starts decaying again. So if you wait and then cook things when they're starting to spoil a little bit, yeah, that was a waste. You can extend your food supply longer, but early game, I'm just gonna cook everything to level up the cooking skill, importantly, and then, just to like have the food that's gonna last me because I'll need to eat it anyways. Like, we're too early to start min-maxing food, because we just have to eat everything. Waiting just means we'll have to cook it later. We had another piece. Okay. We'll do another hour sleep, and then we will cook up we have so much water on us already though, because we had 2 toilets at the beginning. We got to, you know. I should check, I guess, if this is counting. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's do a quick look. Oops. Quick look, see if we missed any harvestable wood in here. No. Okay. This wheel? Okay, got lots of charcoal. We got this reclaimed wood. I don't know that we super need to restart this fire to cook this water right now. But I like being ahead, so let's go ahead and do it. I don't like 40% though. Even accelerant's only 80? Okay. Okay, game. We'll go grab some sticks outside real quick. Nice full moon. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, check if this had to have counted for a fraction of a day, and it has not. Does that mean this is not the barn we need to be in? Suppose we will investigate that further. Oh, hey, there is a plank right here. Can we won't let us? Or is light to break down? Oh, because we're in the dark or something? Sure. Let's just pop one of these. Get it going.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Almost there. Our tail melted, and then we can kind of just leave this here, right? So we're just gonna melt this snow, not get it fully boiled, cook that potato. But when we get to the food here, right, like this, right? Can't cook that yet. Can't use this yet. Leave all that stuff. Yeah, should be good. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is racking up any amount of time, and I feel like it should have given us a decimal of a day by now. So we'll check and see if the rural store... Maybe it is just the other barn? I thought that was called the outbuildings, you know? Hopefully this carrot doesn't get sick. That'd be bad. I'm just gonna eat these carrots to get them out the invent. Okay. We'll let the charcoal right here. And then we'll see if it says barn. Yeah, see, it doesn't say barn. So it's a barn, but not the barn, which makes me think it is still in this region. It is just the red barn at the Pleasant Valley Outbuildings that we have to stay in. So let's just go ahead and move over to Thompson Crossing. We hear a wolf howl. Not a stupid owl tricking us. Don't know what that noise was either. Heartbreak Bridge. On like the far side from Thompson's Crossing. I have to follow this road for a little ways. I think is that Pensive Lake? Pensive Pond, I mean? Maybe it is. Is the barn we're supposed to go to this way? Those are here, yeah. Okie dokie. Just diagonal walking down this road. Yeah, I think that's the barn we have to stay in. Let's check out this car if we can. Okay, hunting knife is great. That's a needed tool for long-term survival. It'll make it a lot easier to harvest things like curtains. That way we can do more repairing of gear on the floorboards or in the seat. Trunk is locked in need of a pry bar. Okay, I'm gonna get off the road because I hate that the road has the little like snow banks on the side that make it so you can't see wolves. This barn, I think, has the archery target out back, so we might get some free arrows, but more importantly, there's sometimes a hatchet that appears to have been thrown into the archery target. It'd be nice to secure a hatchet. The heavy hammer has been helping us by breaking down those planks, but the outbuildings. I see an arrow, I think. I don't think I see a hatchet in that. A lot of moonlight to be able to... This. Okay, this one is called Barn. So... Oh, there is a hatchet. I just couldn't see it from far away. We'll also take the arrows, even though we don't have a bow yet. Huge. We have... So, we have all the tools except for a pry bar, and if you count a gun as a tool, we also don't have one of those. Okay, so this is Barn in Pleasant Valley. We'll see if this...
Looks like this has been here a while.
Sure, we'll take that dog food. See if this counts for us. I think we have plenty of bandages and painkillers, right? Meow. Cool, we can do that because there's another one. Flare shells are nice. We need that leather. We need one more leather. Okay, well, we can't... We're definitely not growing things in the long dark. That's just not a thing.
I think I can use this.
Pick a line so we can make... fishing tackles. Another hatchet? Okay, well, we'll see which one's better and store the other one here. Check this out. Okay, this often has a dead body. Yep.
Huh.
Some water. Okay. Second pair of climbing socks. It's nice. Snag these. Oops, snag the flare shells. Okay. Drop that extra hatchet. And that kind of lets you know, gets encumbered away, so we'll keep going. Okay.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay. I think we need those. Lots of bullets on the ground. Don't need that or that, really. That's... Ah. Another whetstone, which means we effectively have multiple... Sure, whatever. Multiple extra hatchets and knives. Yeah, we need that.
This will come in handy.
Okay, we still haven't gotten any progress, so let's Slap this down, sleep an hour. Get a little sleep, and then we'll see if it counts. Still nothing. I'm not gonna sleep the few hours. Hello, Lerone. How's it going, man? Okay, there we go. We got the 0.1 days in this barn. So, that is ultimately going to be the goal here. We will need to go back to the other barn to get like the pot and stuff. I guess I will risk leaving the bedroll because we're in such civilized spaces.
I'll take it.
Okay, we got plenty of flares in case we encounter some wolves and bears while unarmed. Well, we could also have this nonsense happen. We'll at least search these. Yeah, see, we'll get some stuff still. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back inside and use this once we loot that guy and grab these rocks. We'll go inside and repair our clothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Cool. Okay. Well, first of all, I guess we could drop some of those right there, but then mostly let's wear those. We'll harvest some other socks real quick and spend today repairing gear. Okay, let's start with a repair to this. Oh, come on. Hoping to get easy wins. We got a level mending. You. Okay. Now, hoodies aren't good enough for me to want to repair, but I do want to repair this freaking Mariner's pea coat. Let's go. Oh. Okay. Fleece. I swear there was fleece mittens in here somewhere, chat. Maybe it's. No. Okay. Okay. Other repairs, I guess. Oh, we're just out of cloth completely. I thought we had one. Okay. Let's see if the weather's calmed down so we can get over to Thompson's Crossing. It has. That is terrific. Okay. So, bunny rabbit. Now this is a longer, more survival-esque challenge, so hunting rabbits is on the table. But right now, I'd rather get to Thompson's Crossing and start looting that. Which I think that bridge is actually technically the more direct way, but we'll just go this way. Because I think going like around this will bring us up behind the Thompson's Crossing Church. And I think the rural store is the name of the store here in Thompson's Crossing. So that's what I want to check out. And I think also where I want to kind of drop some stuff as I feel like Thompson's Crossing is just a better place to be. Thinking, yeah, that has to be. I think if there's a place to sleep in the back of this, that has to make it the rural store. Because I think that barn, you can also sleep in it in a pile of hay, I think. Yeah, that. Crossing, I think we just go right here. Yeah, we can work on it. We just gotta either find or make a snare. Trapper's Cabin is on our list of locations we have to stay, and that often has a snare spawn in it. But they're easy to make. You just have to, like, you need to get guts first. So you have to kill a rabbit without, or a wolf, or, you know, whatever, any animal that has guts. Cure those guts, and then you can start making your own snares just with, like, reclaimed wood and guts, I'm pretty sure. So we'll be doing some snaring this playthrough, probably, this challenge. Is that a... Huh, supply storage bin. I need to add this to the list of things to check. Didn't have anything in it this time, but it can have good stuff. Okay, so lots of lootable stuff around here. This one's got the flag on it. You didn't get shit. Come on now. It should have a stove, yep. Okay, can opener. I don't think we have one yet. Now we do. That's good. More potatoes we can cook up. Okay, just put the stone away. Don't need to grab salt. We know there's freaking a 10-kilogram bag in the basement of the spawn house. So, wherever get that skill up enough where we are like, we need salt, we can go back for it. Broth up there. Thing.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We already had one, lady, so you don't even need it anymore. Okay, I do want to get over to the rural store to, like, stockpile stuff here so we can just... Oh, nice. Pre-cooked rabbit.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Excuse me. Hey. Okay, lots of potential clothes here.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay, good. Pants upgrade, finally. I'm gonna get those over those. We do need to Leave that one. We need to acquire cloth, which now that we have a hunting knife, we can just grab curtains. That's probably what we should be doing here. Ooh, ski jacket. Okay, we'll stockpile the ski jacket. Just in case we end up getting... We'll leave the bandages. Yeah, let's harvest this while we're here. Now we'll go over to... Go to the community center. Stockpile stuff there. Because I normally do that anyways.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, so that's the rural store, I'm pretty sure. But we're going to go in here and loot this. Grab the Thompson family stew recipe that should be in here somewhere. We'll start here and leave just a bunch of stuff in here. Ooh, snow pants, cool. Okay, so what do we not necessarily need right now? Okay, let's compare. It's on. Yeah. What other clothes we got? This. Okay, so show some clothes in there.
Never know. Could have been useful.
Food. Couple thing. Sodas. Other stuff that's low. Dump out real
This
quick.
bag is getting kind of heavy.
Don't need arrows yet. Those, that, those. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. For extra whetstone. And some charcoal. Okay, we're still over encumbered, but we're better off now.
This will come in handy.
It still got us over. Okay, let's leave these here. That'll help a little bit. That hammer out of here because we don't really need it, especially now that we have that hatchet. Okay.
Okay.
We can cook it and save it, I think.
Probably useful.
There we go. Now, under cooking, Thompson family stew, got that little sorry. So we'd have to get to cooking level 4, but then it uses up, right, I've never seen a can of corn, though. That's part of it. Well, right, it turns all these things, right, a variety of ingredients into a more compact meal, with some perks. Right, but it does make you sleepy, apparently. Right, so theoretically, later we could do cool things with that.
Best be prepared for anything.
Okay, we got a cooking pot, so we don't need to go back to that other one. Okay, let's check this other stuff.
Looks like it's been here a while.
Then we need to head over to place. It really is. I feel like a lot of the challenges are really good for learning the maps, and that's a big reason why I've kind of started off by diving into them. Force you to learn places. Pleasant Valley being a very popular place across a lot of challenges. There's some more bullets. Bandages we don't super need. We'll take this out, but we'll store it here. We might need tinder soon, so let's go. We'll drop off a bunch of supplies in here. Like foods. We'll cook some foods, but let's leave some of this other stuff for more emergency scenarios. Okay, let's just head over. I know we're still heavy. Oh no, we'll leave the bullets too. Okay, we're still heavy, but we're gonna try to camp out in the rural store here.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. I think we're good. Respect to wolves surprising us here.
I'll take it.
Take it so we can turn it into cloth probably here. Run's going all right. We found which barn we gotta use. Okay, we don't need to grab all this right now. Let's start with putting that on. Just go ahead and harvest. Now this is actually better. And then we can harvest this, and now we have 2 leather, so we can craft up crampons if we go back and grab those things. Okay, we don't have the 2 cloths, so let's... Oh, of course this doesn't have any curtains on those windows.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now, because we don't really need tools. But when we go to make the crampons, we'll want those. Okay, potatoes and stuff. That's a back door.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, crap. Okay. Arrowhead, sure. Okay, let's grab this. There's a bunch of sodas there. What isn't there? Huh. So I didn't even pay attention. Is this the rural store? I need to double check. Yeah. So we do need to set up a thing. For some reason, I thought there was a bed roll in the back here, but you know, I think I'm thinking of the store in Milton. Okay, so let's find a good storage container back here. Looks like we have this. Let's... Oh, there's nowhere to cook in here either. Okay, so the barn is going to be a better place to stay while we need to cook. So let's leave some food we don't have to cook here, like these already cooked potatoes and such. Okay. Let's leave a couple more and some dog food. Tomato soup. So there's plenty of food in here. We just need to go back for our bedroll. So we come here so we can get our crampon materials. Okay. We can leave food that needs to be cooked here. Okay. Okay, do we want to... we don't need to take a nap here. Drink a soda and head out. Interesting. Reader won't let you read that, though. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure... We might as well check out the church here real quick.
Looks like this has been here a while.
That herbal... Yeah, herbal tea. Okay, lots of books and papers and stuff. Kindling type things. I think we... Yeah, 4 minutes to snag this cloth. Need to do repairs, so... Definitely worth. Okay. We'll avoid those wolves. We have plenty of flares to just scare them off if we need. Yeah. So that road leads to the bridge, so I think if we diagonal, like cut it this way, we'll be able to get there, get back to the barn. Pass a little bit of time by doing things like crafting kindling from some newspapers. I knew it curved. We will be able to light a fire, sleep. We won't like sleep all through the night, so we'll be able to use, we should use some of the fire. We could make a fire and use that light to repair things, I suppose. Hello, Battle Duck. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Going. Not spooky stalker mode. That mode I enjoyed a lot actually. Minus it strains my eyes so much. So instead we're doing Nomad challenge. There's 15 named locations you have to spend 3 days each in, so it's very much a survival mode with objectives. So right now we've been just gathering supplies. I'll show you the list of places once we get in here, but this barn is one of them. Okay, and here's my bedroll. So if we look at the list, so I know pretty much where all these places are, right? So camp, office, trapper's cabin, forestry, lookout, those are all in Mystery Lake. Upper Lower Dam is the Carter Hydro Dam's part of the transition between Pleasant Valley, where we are now, and Mystery Lake. The barn we're in right now, Skeeter's Ridge is where you start the hunted, the bear challenge where you get attacked. I'm pretty sure that's Skeeter's Ridge. And the basement is the basement you could grab initial supplies from in the bear challenge. So because that's also in Pleasant Valley, I assume the radio control hut is also here in Pleasant Valley. Rural store we were just in. I thought it had a bed and cooking spot in it. It doesn't. So basically, these are Mystery Lake. This is transition between Mystery Lake and Pleasant Valley. These four are Pleasant Valley. This one, Quonset, that's where the whiteout challenge, that's the garage you have to store stuff in. So this is Coastal Highway. But then Abandoned Lookout, I think that might be in Coastal Highway, but it also could be in Timberwolf Mountain, because Mountaineer's Hut, I believe, is in Timberwolf Mountain. Lonely Lighthouse is definitely Desolation Point Lighthouse. It's called the Lonely Lighthouse. I'm 100% on that. Where you had to shoot the pistol from. Stone Church also in Desolation Point. I accidentally ended up next to it in the Spooky Stalker mode, the Cape the Night Walker. So also Desolation Point. I think Cinder Hills Coal Mine is the mine in between Desolation Point and Crumbling Highway. And in Crumbling Highway, it's like the oh, I remembered it earlier. It's the Carter home or abandoned Harris home. Abandoned Harris home. That must have a basement. I've never been in it, I don't think, but so I think I pretty much know where all these places are, but like Abandoned Lookout could be somewhere else, I guess. But I'm just context clues. I'm assuming that's the one I know the least. I'm assuming it's either in Coastal Highway or Timberwolf Mountain. So not the region, specific campsite. So like I'm in this building right now. You have to be in this specific building. You have to spend 3 entire in-game days. So right now I'm going to see if I can't repair some stuff just to pass the daylight. Repair your gloves. Come on. Boom. What else could we repair? Nope, we're out of cloth. Let's look for any curtains in here. Nope. Okay, so now with the daylight, I'm gonna go up. I think there's a crafting bench up here, right? So we can start the crampons. What was in here? Oh. Yeah. Oh, we didn't grab the tools. Oh well. Crafting. Improvised crampons. So it would take less time if we had tools, but... Okay. We need 1.63 more hours, but now it's too dark. Eat some food and whatnot. I think this will... Fluids back. Oh, we need to be just living off of sodas for a while. That's where all our weight is right now. We should just need a little match to make our way back downstairs. We'll come finish the crampons in the morning. Oh, is it on the other side? Wait, yeah, it's on the other side. Okay, I think I'm stuck. Yeah. Yep. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we can do a big sleep here. Little grape soda for breakfast. We need to sleep another hour at least. And craft some tinder plugs while it's still dark, and then go upstairs and uh, you know, finish the crampons. And we could use the what's it called too? The storm lantern. Okay. Now let's go ahead. So that's basically empty. This one still has a teeny bit in it. Take this bedroll with us. We'll look and see. Now we're up to 0.8 days in this barn. And so this is where some things we could do is just like, well, we could just like bust up this crate for wood because we will need that eventually. But let me see. I'd been thinking you could sleep in one of these hay piles, but it doesn't look like there are any. So I will need to just carry the bedroll around with me as I go back and forth. So yeah, let's go see if along the way here back to Thompson's Crossing, we'll try to hunt up some rabbits. Oh, and I should probably also, equip crampons. A lot of sense, Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, chat. So, Tiger Lily, if you're in the chat, the answer right now is no. That bear is not food because look at our weapons, right? Sticks and stones may break his bones, but that bear will surely kill me. We're gonna have to gear up before we can do that. Now the question is, what do we do? I think right now I definitely take a quick break, go to the restroom. While I think it's just go back outside. Hopefully the bear has moved because that's the thing that happens. And if not, we have plenty of flares. So yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom, chat, and we'll be right back for a little more of this uh, survival light run. BRB. Alright, chat, I'm back. So I decided we gotta brave the bear. Got plenty of flares. But we just need to get back to Thompson's Crossing. Go to the community center. Cut down every single carton. Then go into the rural store and spend the rest of the day trying to repair our clothes as best we can. Might even bring some of those extra clothes over so we can harvest them, because it takes a long time. And harvest them in the rural store as well, just to pass the time there. So, anyways, Lindsay, I'm glad you like that. A little quote. Okay, well, yes, we're definitely not hunting rabbits right now. That's an idea we had. Well, he had been over there. Okay, this is a little road that leads bridge. With the bear around, I don't know. We don't need the food. We have so much food right now. We'll hunt rabbits later, even if curing the pelts and guts is useful. Keep going back and forth in my head. Honestly, that's why I keep talking out loud, is to make sure I'm convincing myself. Okay, a little auto walk time now. You're a wolf to the left. It's a diagonal walk while we look for him. Yep, they're there. Yeah, at least one of those was a wolf. Probably multiple. We've been hunted by timber wolf packs in this region, so perhaps. I think the faster path is actually this way. Yeah, because you could see whatever that bridge is called. That's one that's like right next to the rural store, so. And we can go over here, look around for some birch bark. Handy to have around. Not birchy enough around here, I guess. There's the church bell up there. And there are some other random houses I could search too. Bunch of pallets and stuff we could break down. Let's start with the worst house. Oh, gosh dang, why are you doing that? Yeah, I know you're frustrated, but come on.
Okay.
Such a low percent, I don't even want to risk it. Okay. Cloth we need for sure. Free wood is nice. We'll need those eventually. Okay. Okay. Yeah, hit magnifying glass. One of my favorite tools that is never useful, but I still take it all the time. I think we need, yeah, we'll harvest these some clothes and stuff when we're, yeah. And we're in the, what's it called, rural store. Okay, we can harvest those for leather. Okay. There can be a dead body in that little hut. We'll check that out after. Oh, we got tons of daylight, so yeah. Gonna cut down 1,000,000 curtains. Look up on stage. There's sometimes like a sweater and stuff up here. Water sign. Quality tools, okay. We already did the crampons though, but that'll help us eventually when we have to take this, because we'll need to make like fishing lure stuff, right? So. Okay. A 2 cloth in 6 minutes is so fast. Once we have all this, we'll head over to the rural store, do all the repairing there. We just accrue time. Okay, we also got this office to check.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Hey. Tons cloth prepped.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, let's head across. Matches in the car. Nice. Okie dokie. Okay, let's start by repairing, because we need daylight for that. We can harvest in the dark. Here we go. Repair this mariner's coat, finally. 1%. Pretty significant boost in stats, too. Because it's now way better than this. And we can still repair it more, theoretically. Yeah, get there? Cool. 100% mariner's coat.
Any of this gear.
So we'll wear that. That on the inside. Okay, now wear this. Good. See if we can't top up the snow pants. They're really good. Lots of good wind resistance there. Which means actually we need to those on the outside. Okay. Harvest. Not harvest. There we go. Get these topped up. Couple sodas here for dinner. Nice filling baked potato. Okie dokie. So now we should be good. Get a good chunk of sleep. This should get us full rested, and then we'll wake up and use the rest of the nighttime to just like rip up the gloves and stuff. Nice. Perfectly full there. Oh, drop actually. Yeah, so just I think this sounds very different than the ones we've been doing that are very active and like there's pressure to like do things quickly. Here it's more just like, yeah, we gotta spend time in places. So yeah, doing all these minor tasks makes sense. Get my own little Summit soda in me so I can keep on going on this. Okay. Second set of underwear would be nice. Whoa, where that? A better layer there would also be nice. We'll put this one on the outside, right? Okie dokie. Now we go here. Yeah, we'll use up some whetstone and just pass the time this way. Definitely weird because the last challenge we were doing, the Escape the Darkwalker, is like you don't need to or want to waste time doing this sort of thing. But this one, it's like that's kind of the challenge in some ways, is just finding tasks like this to do in order to just like rack up the time while not just having to spam sleep sort of stuff. Like we already have a whole nother hatchet. I think back at the starting barn, but no, might as well use up this whetstone, you know? Unlike your clothing and stuff, it's not like they don't work better when above 90%, so not necessary always to keep your tools sharp. This one you can't. Oh, you repair it with scrap metal. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Can we repair this? Also a scrap metal. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. We got tons of cloth on us still. Yeah, we need to make tinder plugs out of the newspapers we've picked up, right? All these little minor tasks. That way we are equipped for the long haul survival. Oh, quality tools makes them take less time to make. Improvised hand wraps aren't better than what we got, but okay, we could make another torch, but we haven't needed the first one, so go ahead, drink another soda to fill back up. That'll get us to full. Maybe it'll be daytime. Double check that this is, yeah, 0.8. 0.8 on the rural store. That nice and refueled. So now we can
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
go energy. Those are handy to have. Nothing's in there. Okay, more food we can store here. Here we'll leave some of our better things in here, I suppose. I'll snag back water. And okay, well, there's not a ton else going on here. Go energy is nice. Glad we came back there to look. And okay, there's lots of stuff tucked away in these little corners, these little nooks and crannies. Okay, but there's no more nooks and crannies. So we shut this off. We have a little more newsprint. Lugarize. It's not gonna work. We can get in a little. Nope, not tired enough to sleep. Last time, cancel. And we'll just take a little snooze. It'll be full daylight. Okay. Let's go ahead. Chips I missed, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna come back here. Yeah, this still has tons of space. So let's, well, just leave it. We're not out of space to start cooking stuff yet. So we'll leave some of our better foods here, including stuff that needs cooked. It's cooked can stay. We'll leave that can. That needs cooked. We'll eat all this lower end stuff. Okay, what else could we leave? We'll leave those things. Okay, what else can we leave? Leave this because we have another fresh kit on us. Couple arrowheads, we still don't need those for a long time. Leave the there's simple tools here. Let's actually move. What are we doing next? Are we gonna move stuff? Okay, there we go. So we have some stuff on us. Do we need to fix our? No, our boots are good. Okay. Okay. let's look at crafting here. Now we need, yeah, maple and guts and stuff. Lures, what do we need? Simple lures, just scrap metal. Okay. Oh, and we just need we need the workbench, and then tools make it faster. Hooks, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. 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 So scrap metal's a thing that is maybe worth having so we can long-term survive in the like the you just need to get fish. It's a pretty easy way to get food. I'm taking this with me because I hate leaving a bedroll. Makes me scared. Yeah, I think we head back. Uh, from here. Yeah, to the barn. Oh no, we'll go down and check out. Yeah, because they're flying over the dead body that's at the little camping area right there. Ooh, pry bar.
This will come in handy.
Okay, let's head back, because we just found a pry bar. Let's head back and pry bar open those other little lockers in the rural store.
Not sure I can carry much more.
If there's anything to pry open in here as well. I don't think so. Not sure. Yeah. Well, there's more curtains here, but we don't really need that now. We got plenty. Food and stuff that needs cooked. We have those other tools. Since we're supposed to spend time in the other place, let's transfer some of this. We'll leave stuff that needs cooked in there, though. Yeah, we'll just take a little bit. We're pretty over encumbered. Okie dokie.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Ooh, military coat, huh? Well, there we go. Move everything you're not wearing.
I'll take it.
Okay. Saturdays have the most needy customers. Yeah, sorry about that, Tiger Lily. How far in are we? Well, we're racking up just time. This feels like it just has to be kind of a longer challenge. Right now, I'm doing a lot of prepping so that later we can travel to the other farther away places we have to visit. But give me 1 second, I'll show you here. So, right, we're in the rural store right now, just sort of repairing stuff and gearing up. We just found a pry bar, so we're able to loot some more. But then I was thinking about this. I think we need to, well, pretty soon we'll be ready to venture out. And I'm just trying to think of where we go next. The Mystery Lake has a lot of stuff, but I think going the other way toward the Crumbling Highway and stuff and into Quonset Garage and doing that part might be better because I'm just less familiar with those pieces, you know? So. Oh, yeah, now we need to repair this. It takes an hour to repair, so gonna spend lots of time in this building just repairing stuff right now. We cut up all the curtains in the community center so that we could be able to repair everything. Go ahead and get this nice new coat up to full. Oof. Wasted 2 cloth. Let's not make it 4. Boom, there we go. Mending going up. Okay, those are good. Yeah, no, the pack's kind of heavy. Okay, let's go ahead and just repair hat. Hopefully we'll find, we want like a, eventually, like the best hat in the game, there's an aviator cap, but then you can also make a rabbit skin cap that is the same quality. Oh, hey, wear that. What are you doing? And it's like the best headgear. So long term, I think killing rabbits is also a hat. But for now, to keep warm, what we want to fix these cotton toques up. Okay. All right. Well, it's only half an hour, but let's go ahead. Yeah, let's. While we have the daylight. Cool. We got it. Alrighty, now do things like drink a couple sodas. 1 soda. Okay. And now. Yeah. Okay. What tools? So we're carrying so many tools on us right now, but it's totally fine. We could. I don't want to use up all of it. Okay. You need firewood to repair. I guess you're repairing the haft of it. Okay. Other things we could be doing. It's almost nighttime. Let's go out and just see what else is nearby we could check out. The dead body at the little campsite we haven't gotten to yet. There's also, I think that one might be open. No, that's the doors are boarded up.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Don't forget it equips it as soon as you pick it up. Morning, Scotty. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a good Saturday as well. Oh, by the way, I saw you also recently had a PB in Double Dragon, right? So congrats on that as well, sir. I'll be doing more speed runs tomorrow. Double Dragon. Yeah. It's another goofy little emoji too. Kind of cool. I don't care about those sticks. Okay, let's get in here and do some crafty things. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm glad. I think that's the thing about speedrunning games is that like it's just easier to do it if you have somebody else to watch too. Because I definitely just like watching some. I was curious. I forget how it even popped in my head, so I like looked at what the speedrun times were, and so I was like, you know what, I want to try it. So let's get rid of those for now. Yeah, I definitely think the thing with for me at least is as I'm starting to definitely improve my consistency more and more. I'm finding myself blaming my controller, uh, and I think I might need to look into like getting a little bit higher quality one is a thing I definitely need to do. Just so that frustration can be out of the way, and then it's definitely just me being bad at pressing buttons, you know, and not a slight tilt to how I'm pressing down is what's triggering the diagonals. Yeah, we'll do a soda here. It'd fill us all the way up. That one. Okay. What do we do now? Yeah, we were gonna... Oh, but I'm not gonna be able to repair it in the dark, I don't think. Yeah, so we could... Yeah, I mean, we just need to pass time. That's what it is. Play solitaire in the dark for a couple hours. And get a sip of water and take a nap. Classic long dark things. Okay, middle of bedroll, there we go. Yeah, I think past 2 more hours, sleep 2 more hours, and it'll be full daytime. I don't think we'll actually sleep 2 hours. So once the sun's up enough, there we go. We'll repair this just so it's just to pass the time, honestly. Lighten the load too, obviously. Okay. Let's pick that up. Now we are. Let's transfer all those quality tools as well. Let's put a couple flares in there. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, so left some weight here because we're still just going to be going back and forth for a minute between here and various other places. There we go. Take the good magnifying glass with me just in case. Okay. Yes, so from where we are, we have these buildings across the bridge we could go investigate. Man, the walking into the wind bonus is wild. Like, not bonus, like debuff. What's that noise? A deer? I guess we have a pry bar. We could also pry open trunks now, which is kind of nice. Yeah, that house is boarded up. Goes this one. That one might not be.
This stuff will come in handy.
Hmm. I think trail boots are better still. Oh no, these will be better after we repair them. We'll take them with us.
Probably useful.
Yeah, I see. Anything in here? Okay. Here we go. Pull back there. Oh, some bullets.
I think I can use this.
Da, da, da. Okay. Okay, these sardines looking cool. Wow. Super fresh venison steak.
Best be prepared for anything.
I'll risk some bad tomato soup. Ooh, a skillet. You need skillet. You do need both skillet and pot to cook all the different meals, because some things can't be cooked in a pot. Like, there's only pot, only skillet, and there's some that can be cooked in both. Some that can be cooked just by placing it on a thing. Like potatoes. No, don't throw rocks. Come on. Yeah, we'll cook that for sure. Okay. Shelf. Oh, what do you got here? A military coat. Not better there, but we might save it just to spend time ripping it up in the other building.
This'll come in handy.
It really won't, though. See, another example of horrible timing on voice lines. This'll come in handy. It's just a pair of the worst socks. No, those won't come in handy. Sorry. Grabbing some of this just to have stuff to do.
I'm not gonna be
Not
carrying
those,
this
so
load
I
for much
hate
longer.
jeans. Let's look at all these. We have lots of clothes on us. Coat is super heavy. Okay. Snag this water. I think it's about time to head back. Boop, boop, boop. What? Oh my god, I couldn't... I didn't think he was going to be able to run through that, chat. Oh, that was just stupid of me. I could have easily... I was like, I'll just pop the thing and get past him because he can't get to me. Good thing I have really good clothes on that are really well repaired. So I can survive this stupid mistake of mine.
Gotta stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
Ugh.
Wonder if I can drop
Woof.
any of this gear.
He bit my foot? Alright. Oh, that doesn't work. We have to get... Well, wasn't there antiseptic in this? Okay. Okay, let's be better prepared for this bear this time. Nice, Laura. Silly, silly stumbles. Yeah, literally. Okay, that pry bar was not there when we walked past a minute ago. Right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I just didn't realize the bear could just run straight at me through all that stuff. My obvious mistake.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, well, it's fine. All we're doing is living in certain places, so we'll have plenty of time to heal up. Okay, let's... No. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Great. Does that do anything? Accidentally double, like, ugh. I'm just falling apart doing nonsense here, chap. Where we put a bunch of cloth in one of these, right? Okay, let's fix up these pants.
Okay. This is a shitty way to die.
Oh, I'm dying of food poisoning.
Oh. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know, you're actively dying because I gave you food poisoning by double-clicking a fish like an idiot. This should fill us all the way up. Recovered, hooray! Well, I made that more interesting than it needed to be by giving myself food poisoning, but... And by just full failing on the bear, but... I really thought for some reason there was enough stuff in the way. Okay. Let's look at our food here. Stuff that needs cooked. We'll leave some of this good stuff behind. Anything else need cooked? No. Okie dokie. Note to self, don't double click fish. It makes you eat it. It'll give you food poisoning and you will die. Yeah. Yeah, fire stuff. Where's a... Oh, what the heck? There we go. Okay. Well then... Now we'll leave this here. Our cooking things here. That one. We'll leave bullets. Okay, I think that's some stuff we don't super need right now. But we'll need eventually and or later. Still the middle of the night though, so what are we gonna do here? I think we...
Looks like this has been here a while.
Might as well take all this stuff and also put it in here. Okay, let's see if we can walk back over to the community center without getting eaten. Hooray, we weren't eaten. Okay. Okay, might as well use up a tiny bit of lamp oil to just grab those right now.
Okay.
Don't care about that. Okay. Apparently I just feel Indiana Jones like doing all this. I keep doing the do.
I'll take it.
Don't need that oil because it's only for like cooking.
You never know. Could end up being useful.
Cans of food is nice. Huh. Skillet. Cool. Now we have the full set of cooking tools there. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's take a revisit to what we got going. Sure, take that now. We used one. Replace it. Okay. Okay, so food that needs cooked up. Most of what's in here. Okay. We could take these arrows, but we don't have a bow yet. But let's just shut this off and we'll take a little nap in this bed. Won't get the full 2, but... Fully rested while we're blizzarding outside, huh? It is a blizzard. I think that means we don't have to worry about animals. So let's check, because if it's already a blizzard, so there's no animals. But if it's just windy... Yeah, this looks like a blizzard to me. Okay, so if there's no animals, we could carry a bunch of stuff. But I don't think there's a lot of stuff we need to carry here, right? I mean, yeah, we could just move like, these things over. Look back here for a second. Oh, hey, here's a fire barrel to cook out of. That's wonderful. There we... Oh. Okay. 18 for 6 is a bit better. Okay, so let's see. Stuff we'll need later. We'll need arrows later. Need to repair our gloves and hat and stuff, so... Okay, we need to repair more things. That's what we need to do. We need this. Okay. Okay, wear that one. Wear this one. Have to use the lamp oil to do it at night. Let's go, you got this. Down. Hey, what else? There's okay. This is really bad. Might have been better to just make improvised wraps. At this point, it is. If we triple fail, yep, would have been better, but we're not at a crafting bench. Okay. Okay, lots of things still in pretty cooking stuff. I don't want to use that much lamp oil, yeah, because we've already been repairing so much. Let's go ahead and refuel. Yeah, I think we take a little nap here. If we put down the thing for stuff. They're making good progress here. I think my goal now that I'm thinking about the time, I'm gonna try to make sure we get, let's finish off that one piece of beef jerky we left in that bag. Get set up to like travel to the next region maybe is the plan here. Let's last time sleep. Da, 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 da. Okey-dokey. Container. There's the locker. Locker. Let's like make some of those. Spend some time here harvesting while we wait for the sun to come. These have better wind resistance, which often matters more. So let's harvest this, and then we'll see if it's bright enough. Vengeance time would be great, Tiger Lily, except we have no weapons. Hard to get vengeance with just rocks. Not even a distress pistol to like win the mental battle against him. Okay, that's good. Yeah, probably this would be the only thing. Come on, here we go. Gadoosh. That's great. Okay. Okay. Leave the two busted ones because we have that one. I think we'll call that fine. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, hey, we finally got the well-rested bonus, so we can carry more, I think. Nope, not. Oh, yeah, well-fed, well-fed. Well-fed is what it's called. Yeah, so now we're up to 35. That helps a lot. Okay. Let us... Yeah, ugh. I agree, Tiger Lily. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. I want to... Because we're almost done staying in the rural store. That's a wolf. Okay. So, okay, let's go back and just stand in this rural store for a minute whilst thinking. That way, while we think, we rack up this progression. So, we could just sort of, I think here's the plan. Right now, for the rest of today's stream, it's going to be heal up here. That way we are ready to adventure and not be dead to, like, wolves and stuff. And then I think we head towards, I think I want to do the coastal highway to Desolation Point, those regions. So like here, maybe here, these down here. Because Mountaineer's Hut, I believe, is in Timberwolf Mountain, but it's like right there. Like it feels so close in Timberwolf Mountain, but Timberwolf Mountain is a big region. It feels. Right, I think I want to do like this half of the list, and then go to Mystery Lake at the end, because Mystery Lake I'm A, more comfortable with, B, it just has more resources. But that makes me wonder, because like if I go this way, I could get like a rifle. Because like every single thing on this list for Pleasant Valley, or not Pleasant Valley, well, this is in between. But all the Mystery Lake stuff, literally, all of those places can have a rifle, I'm pretty sure. And forestry lookout, maybe it's not a rifle, maybe it's the special forester's revolver can be there, I think. So I think there's weapons this way, so we can come back and get revenge on the bear while racking up the rest of our time. You know, that's what I think here. So let's make our way over to like Pensive Pond after we'll spend a little more time in here to help get it to where it's like right there. Yeah, we're still at 2.8. I don't think there's other tools we'll need. We don't need the cooking stuff. Especially because we have so much on us. Let's go ahead and take another liter of water. And we'll take the tools with us. Close the arrowheads because the barn has a workbench in it. Thanks, Throne. Feels like it's going. Besides my freaking oops of, like my back-to-back oopses, not the best gameplay. I don't know where that wolf is running. I think he was chasing a deer or a rabbit. I'm just gonna go out the back door. Yeah, back-to-back mistakes was it's like obviously the not realizing the bear could in fact run there. Okay, now I know, but the accidentally double-clicking the fish and giving myself food poisoning was pretty like, oh gosh. Yeah, not my best moment, but overall, yeah, I feel like it's doing all right here. Got a good. We got really good gear. We are like right, like we could use a second pair of underwear, but like snow pants, military coat, mariner's pea coat. We are, relatively speaking, we're quite toasty. I think. I don't think I've actually looked in this. Might as well since we're here. Get like a memento key. That'd be fun. Yeah, so going pretty well, I think. I agree, Lauren. Thanks for the support. Yeah. I think that's scrub brush if we needed it, but we don't. Okay, I think maybe at this point... Yeah. Oh, no. Well, sure. We could, but not what I really want. Okay, want to hunt up a rabbit so we can leave it to cure in the barn while we go adventuring other places. Missed him. Sorry, bunny rabbit. Nobody look. Ugh, gruesome.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Sorry, everybody. So yeah, we'll get to the barn, harvest these two rabbits we just killed. Because that'll spend us some time in the barn, and it'll set us up for leaving the pelts behind to cure, while we go over to the easier side first to check out Mystery Lake, see if we can't get some vengeance tools. I mean, I don't like the idea of hunting a bear with a revolver. I prefer the rifle, obviously. which is why we're gonna go all the way over through to Trapper's cabin, through the dam and all that. So we can see. I think if you find a rifle in the dam, it's always the special one. Vance, I want to say Vance's rifle. I might have wandered a little bit off target too, chat. Where's the bridge? I think the bridge is further that way. Yeah, there's the bridge. Pretending I'm playing the Outer Wilds. You know, look away, and then, oh, now the barn's back. Oh, see, these convenient rabbits, I really want to get a snare set up. Just because that'll also get the snare badge complete, or, you know, progressing. Because I think it's 100 snares total. I think I'm in the low 30s, maybe 35. I've been doing a lot of challenge runs, you know. I'm not gonna actually you're not gonna stop and snare rabbits in the Dark Walker challenge, you know. I don't think rabbits, I'm not even sure rabbits show up. Okay, so we got wood and stuff here. Oh yeah, this barn doesn't have the thing in it, but still okay. We're gonna harvest all of this, not with the hacksaw. We use we use the hunting knife. So much faster. Okay. Hunting knife to harvest all this as well. We'll drop the guts and pelt to cure. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It is up there. Okay, let's go up then. These should be searchable. Yeah, I knew at least one of them was pry bar blocked.
I'll take it.
Sure. Sure. Oops. Okay. Oh, dang. We could make a fishing tip-up. I think we need to do that. Quality tools cuts the time in half. That's pretty good. Because then we still have more scrap to, like, make hooks with and stuff. Or maybe we make a lure? Huh. Let's think. Well, we have a hacksaw, so we can get more scrap metal as needed. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some hooks. There's a lamp right next to us I think we could harvest. Fishing tackle. We got a. We got some. Might as well do this. We're just kind of passing time here. Scrap metal real quick. Make a simple fishing lure. It's there. Yeah, we'll just do a simple fishing lure. That's fine. Those quality tools. Okay. Now I think here is where we should leave our quality tools. The arrowheads as well. Keep the hooks on us, I think. Okay, because Mystery Lake does have fishing spots, right? It's called Mystery Lake. I haven't really used them in any streams because we've been doing other challenges, really, but yeah, we'll be able to use this fishing tip up. Lots of scrap metal, takes a while, but we need to pass time here anyways, so we can spend the night. So yeah, go ahead and chop that up. I like leaving all this stuff in the drawer. We'll leave that because I think you need that for let's take a look. Do snares, what I'm looking for. Yeah, reclaimed wood and guts. So we got the 2 guts downstairs, 2 reclaimed wood here. We'll need more guts eventually. Okay, I think pretty good on all that crafting stuff now. Just get a little match out. There's that extra storm lantern. Which I guess we could recycle, but I don't think we need to yet. Not quite there. Where's that pile of stuff? Okay, so there's spread these out a little bit just so it's a little easy. Okay. Nope. You stay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's all good. A little bit of wood we'll just leave here for later. Craft some tinder plugs. Take a look at how many of those we have. Yeah, tons. 3 of those on us. More sticks. Let's drop all of those here. Okay. We'll also leave behind a book of matches. Yeah. Have this can of dog food now just so then we have a can for making water already on us. We have a little bit of a granola bar left, or energy bar. And what else? Get us to full. We have a bite of it left. Come on, find the bedroll. There we go. Let's just chill for a couple hours playing solitaire in the dark. Okay, how are we doing on time spent here now? Halfway there on the barn. We'll get the rest of it on the way back through. I think at this point we pass a couple more hours. Then we do a little nap till the sun comes up. Come on. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Okie dokie. We're gonna head over to our one of our favorite places, Pensive Pond. What are we carrying too much of here? Things and stuff, probably. It's food we're gonna cook, so it'll last a long time. Just kind of have a bunch of stuff on us. The fire log's really heavy, so let's walk back over here. Drop. There we go. Okay, we're ready to head out. Have this at the ready. Hey, there's a bear. We'll be back for you. Okay, so by following this road, we're able to easily find our way to the Mystery Lake transition. I forget what the cave is called. It's a cave. Well, technically the cave leads to Winding River, which then leads to the Carter Hydro Dam lower, and then you go upper, and then you go... So, I think of it as the transition to Mystery Lake, though, even though it is, you know, technically it's several transitions away. Lots of looting. Especially in the dam. I would love to find Vance's rifle in the dam. Be 1 month of money, as I like to say. And if you get that reference, it's a deep cut. So I know Linsanity will get the reference, but I'd be shocked if anybody else was like, "Oh, I know what show that's from." The 1 month of money. Be just right. Okay. I'm already like way past the turnoff. I think I am, right? No, I'm not. Oh no, you can turn off and go past the park way back there. It is true. There we go. Okay, I'm glad I turned off. Yeah, we had seen this on the way in. This is... I don't even know. I don't think this is even a named barn. Does have a dead body in it right now, so that's interesting. Nothing on the bodies.
That'll be useful.
Nothing down there. We'll need these rose hips eventually. That bited granola bar. Terrific. We've lightened the load. I think when we get up on this hill, we will see things we like to see. Okay, chat. I am too far north. Leave. So we're gonna come get all these rose hips. I'll actually just charcoal to find out where we are. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are too far north, but we just gotta go south. It's not... We're not quite as far north as I thought we were initially. There's another waterfall, like, way closer to this Three Strikes farmstead. Homestead? Something like that. One of those. Even with our, like, relatively amazing gear, we're still a little chilly. Yeah, there's the triple cedar limbs. Is that birch bark or a stick? Okay. And by north, I do technically mean up on the map. Just to clarify that. Hard to break that habit, but most of the maps are not north-oriented. Fortunately. Yeah, expensive pond. I did vaguely know where I was. Okay, let's get in here. You know, set down some stuff, like the tip up. Oh, there's another hatchet in here and everything.
Probably useful.
A good tin of sardines. Wow, yeah. This is loaded here. we'll leave that for now. Probably do some repairing soon.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. This is pretty perfect. Yeah, let's just use the pry bar to break through the ice. Alright, chat. Coming up on 3 hours. I'm going to be set. My plan here, we're going to set up here a pensive pond so that way we are, like, ready to venture out. Because, like, where's the map? Alright, so we're here in Pensive Pond. The exit's, like, here-ish somewhere. And then we'll go over to Mystery Lake, hopefully get like a rifle and stuff, come back for these bullets, but for now, what else do we need to do? We could prep a couple orders of rose hips while we wait for the tip up to pop. No need for that. We'll pick up the wood and the hatchet and everything. Put a bunch of it. Tools. You know, we'll put the better hatchet in. Where do you have one of those? Maybe do we leave something like that? Maybe I'd leave the hooks here. I don't know. Let's just gather up all this stuff.
Guess be prepared for anything.
Okay, Oops. Anything else we should leave? I guess let's just leave those. We don't need to be carrying them all the time. We rarely use them. We'll charcoal more times on the way out, I think. Okay, and we're under 35 now, so this should be good. Because we have tons of food and such. Put that away. Now let's go gather a few things. I think that's a maple. Don't know. I don't think it can. The maple can cure inside Pensive Pond, but another rabbit. Thank you. Let's gather up all these Russian mushrooms. He's got something by him. I can't tell what it is, but get there in a second. Yeah, so we're gonna gather stuff set up at the pond, so that way next stream, next long dark stream. Okay, sure, that's fine.
Hope nobody needs this anymore. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is. It's because we're gathering stuff, lady. Okay, let's see. Let's learn together, chat. Okay, tip up's done. Oh no, dang it, I thought it was up. It's not. Where are we at? Green maple sapling, so it's not curing. Maybe if there was a fire going, it would, but... Okay, I would love to get the maple curing. You know, so... We're still waiting to see if we can't catch a fish. There we go. Okay, now do we... He's pretty small. Okay, let's place the tip up, but then we'll harvest this into bait while we wait for the tip up to maybe pop. We'll just use up some of these items. Once this tip up pops for us again, let's go ahead and shrug that down. Oh, dang it, I should have done that. Yeah, let's. Okay. It's over this way. Okay, let's,
Not sure I
okay.
carry much more.
Alright, champ. We're gonna do a little bait, set it up, start fishing. We're gonna sleep for an hour, so that way it'll save game. And we'll call her done here for today, but we're nice and set up to go clear, do all the sleeping and staying in Mystery Lake we need to next stream. But tomorrow we're going to be doing Double Dragon 10, and then I think starting with next Thursday for Outer Wilds DLC, starting that. I'm going to switch to 10:30, push it back a little, make it easier for my schedule. But tomorrow at 10, Double Dragon speed runs is the plan. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. I'm glad I didn't oops myself into dying of food poisoning by that misclick. So, you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. But I'm liking this challenge. It's a lot more like survival, which I like. I mean, I played nothing but survival when I tried the bear challenge before starting to stream. But I've been really just doing the challenges. So getting back to something that's a little more survival-esque, where like, you know, the long-term planning of like, you know, leaving guts and stuff to cure while you go do other stuff. I like that, right? That's a big part of the game that has been missing from a lot of the challenges, even the whiteout challenge, right? You just needed to accrue things. You didn't need to craft things to survive. But I think in this, just like, you know, might be kind of a waste to fully craft. It's not like necessarily necessary, but it's a way to pass the time. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. See you tomorrow for some more Double Dragon speed runs. And yeah, hope you had a good one. See you later.